Alright, we sound good. Okay, so this is some highlights of the Southeast Game Exchange that I went to. Now, I will warn you that my camera died about halfway through, so that's a good mark on the battery power of this camera that I'm trying out for the first time. So I did a little walk around to see like what was up. I got there as soon as the doors opened. The line wrapped around the building, and I didn't spend as much time waiting in that line as I thought, probably because I prepaid my ticket, but that line was definitely overwhelming. So I think here we're just trying to find a good spot to perhaps find some Xbox games to buy. I had a list that had probably about 13 or 14 Xbox 360 games on it, about 4 SNES games, maybe 4 or 5 GameCube games, some Sega Genesis stuff, and I think maybe like a Vita game or something like that. This first stall, I think I found Ridge Racer 6 and a couple other things. I believe they were doing a sale. No, this wasn't it. They were doing a sale in a different booth that was like 20% off of the sticker price, which was great because the sticker price was low enough. The prices on these weren't too bad from what I've noticed, but I noticed also that I put my hand in a lot of these clips, which was very annoying when I was trying to edit it because I was trying to find a spot where it wasn't like getting in the way of the camera. So it's definitely positioning of the camera and with where my hand was going. So I think here, I want to say somewhere around here, I might have found Ridge Racer 6. Yep, there it is. And then I put it back. So the reason why I put it back is because I was looking to find like a bunch of games to buy from this person at once, and I really couldn't find anything else I wanted. But I did come back and I did buy 2 of them, and that was one of them. A bunch of other people had some cool little tchotchkes around. They had some pins and what have you, along with some Xbox games. There's a lot of common Xbox games, especially for a convention. Usually people at conventions bring more rare stuff, but there was a lot of filler titles here, a lot of the same stuff. There's a couple of vendors here that had things pretty overpriced, and like when I say pretty overpriced, I mean like I saw a Ninja Gaiden trilogy for, what was it, $280, and it goes for $170 on price charting. Now, when you pay money to get into a place, typically you don't want to pay that much of a premium for something you're trying to buy. You want to try to cut a deal. And honestly, like, I cut deals with everything I got in here, and I did bring some trade-ins, which will come up here shortly, but I'll let this play until we get to another stopping point, and then I will join you back in a second. Alright, now this guy coming up here, this stand, this had a lot of games that I was wanting to get. They had Spectral Force, they had a couple other things like Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, which I didn't have, and I really needed to fill out the trilogy. and a couple other things. I made a pretty big deal here. I should not have gotten that Fable for a couple of different reasons, but I got it anyway for some stupid reason. And then I traded in my stuff here. Now I was looking to get around 300. I didn't want to take any less than 260, and the guy met me right at 260, so that's fine. And it was a bunch of games that either I had doubles of, or I was never going to play, or I had on different systems, so I didn't really want to keep the shelf space up. But yeah, let's see how this interaction went, and I will tell you how I thought it went afterwards.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, boss?
Just a question. Do you guys do trading as well at the moment?
60% credit.
50%?
60%.
Okay, I got a few things to trade in, and then there's a couple of more expensive Xbox games I'm kind of interested in too.
Okay.
If you want to take a look what I got here, it's fun. And then,
It's like, be happy. Okay, I thought it just said happy.
oh yeah, it's my wife's bag, so
Great.
yeah. So I got some limited run stuff,
Nice.
and that one's sealed.
Well, just this one. Just
Yeah, just that one. Yeah, Aslan's not. And then I got the Metroid Prime trilogy, so I don't need Metroid Prime stuff. And then Gun, I got that for $360. And then 2 Super Nintendo games, and then 1 Switch game.
fantastic. And what are you wanting to trade in for?
So
You want to take a look around?
I want to take a look around, but I definitely want to put like these two aside, this one aside. Sorry about that. And Spectral Force 3 down there.
You want to just keep handing me stuff? You find some?
Okay, yeah. There's 2 games in this stack, 3 games in this stack here. So there's King of Fighters 13 here. I'll pop that out. And then Spectral Force 3.
That one's the expensive one, if I remember right.
Yeah. I just got Operation Darkness a little while ago, and I forgot I didn't have this. And then I think I want to say, Armor Core. There we go. That's it. Okay. All right. And then here you go. And I'll take a look around here too. Thank you.
Yeah, it runs all over.
Awesome. Hey, doing all right? How about yourself?
All right.
Can I grab that Streets of Rage 3 down there?
Absolutely.
And that minus manual means there's no manual in it?
Correct.
Okay.
I lift and you pull.
Yeah.
Can't see to get
Right
there
here?
you go. Yep.
There we go. All right. Let me just checking my list here.
Smart man coming with a list.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take that just on the stack of the stuff I got over there. All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
The credit is 251.
251?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what am I looking at for what I'm buying here?
So, minus 100.
Is there any way I can do 100 if I do cash?
Yes, sir. Let me check with him.
Yeah.
Partial of the stuff that you should be fine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
I'll get you a bag.
Yeah. Well, I can use
Oh, yeah. Your Be Happy bag.
Yes, I do.
You emptied it to refill it.
I did, yes. All right, let me make sure I got I do. 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
20, 40, 60, 81. Fantastic. There
All
you
right.
go. So,
Thank you very much, sir.
actually, real quick, I do need to pull this one off.
Okay.
And the rest of these are minor moves.
Okay.
Random 2.
Yeah.
There you are, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too.
Alright, so from that last bit, I got quite a few games off of my list. King of Fighters 13, Special Force 3, Armor Core 5, and a few others that I just didn't have in the collection that I just saw in the moment. Now, some of those games look like their cases weren't that great, and the cases weren't the real cases. Like, I'm the king of replacement cases. Like, I go to shops to buy games for pennies on the dollar so I can get original cases. So I'm not really concerned about the cases so long as the artwork is good. Now, I've been checking out a couple of other places now. I found 2 of the Super Nintendo grails that I've been going after at this particular booth. So I think I got Sonic Blast Man 2 and I got Biometal. I also got Ninja Gaiden Trilogy from somewhere else because this one was a little bit too pricey for me. I think I have the interaction coming here just in a second. I just wanted to look through the bins to see if there's anything else that I might have missed, any Sega Genesis games I can add to the wall. But yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I wanted to look at 2 from here, Biometal and Sonic Blast Man 2, and I lost where that was.
What's the other one?
Sonic Blast Man 2. It's here, right here in front.
They're very clean copy.
Awesome. Is there any way to do 340 cash on these?
I can't do 340.
350?
Can you do 370?
365?
Alright, go.
Awesome. Alright. Alright. Thank you, sir. And one question, how much is that Aerofighter's going for?
This right here?
Yeah, I didn't see a sticker on it, so I was just curious.
1850.
1850? Okay. I've been keeping my eye on it, but it just keeps going up. Thank you for doing business.
No problem. I appreciate it as well.
Yeah, even consider the rarity. I wouldn't pay $18.50 for a copy of Aero Fighters. I think last time I saw it was like $1,600. I feel like I did overpay a little bit, but the conditions were good. I was paying in cash, so I didn't pay tax, and I didn't have to pay shipping. So if you add all that stuff up, I kind of broke even with the price charting prices. But I also got a better condition game. I got to look at it. I got to confirm that it was very clean, and I didn't have to worry about like what I was going to get in the mail that day. So that was a plus. I went ahead and searched around for some other things. I did find some really good deals in other places. I met up with a couple of people in the convention as well. I also met Radical Reggie and Camelot 331 Cody, and I had a conversation with them. They were really nice dudes. You know, I like hanging out with people that I follow. Just just shooting the shit. Just getting to know them. You know, I also bought something from Radical Reggie. I bought a copy of Wild Guns. I bought the strictly limited version. It was sealed. He sold it to me for $70, and it goes for more than that on price charting. So he cut me a deal, and he didn't have to. So I really appreciated that. But other than that, I think I made out pretty well. There's a Sims busted out around here somewhere. That Splatterhouse is good. I think that might have been at a good price too. And boom, Sims busted out. Right there for you, Rob. Sims busted out. I know we're going to be doing a conversation about that later. I did get Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. I got that for $160. It price charts for $175. So I did all right there, saving money. Of course, tax-free, right? Because price charting is not going to count in the shipping. It's not going to count in the taxes. So I didn't pay any of that. But yeah, good deals to be had all around. I didn't see a person. So usually there is a tattoo artist somewhere in these conventions, and they'll usually do tattoos for people who come up and request one. And most of them are gaming related, of course, since you're at a gaming convention. I didn't really spot any there, but the vendors here were all pretty nice. Like I said before, some of them overpriced their stuff a little bit, and I'm still kind of baffled on why. But a lot of them were really cool. There's some things that in here that I haven't really seen in person, or I haven't seen in person for a long time. And it was nice to see more rare stuff. Like, there's something coming up soon that I'm sure everybody would like to see in their game room. And there's also some games, like I saw Little Samson. I'm not entirely sure how much Little Samson goes for, because I'm not a big Nintendo collector. Like, I'll collect the games that I'll play for Nintendo, but I'm not going to collect like a whole set. Like, I'm not a Pat Country, I can't do that. I am trying to do it with a 360 though, and I want to say 810, maybe 820 games in. And I've gotten the more difficult ones. I've gotten a lot of those taken care of, so that's a plus. I know a lot of the ones that I'm missing are like sports games and Kinect games, and most of those don't go for that much at all. I have a feeling if the trend keeps going with 360, it's taking a dip right now, but if it keeps going like at least steady, then some of those Kinect games are going to be worth more than others. And I'm really not going to be looking forward to paying those, so I might just get those out of the way before they do go up in price. But a lot of the Xbox 360 games I got were definitely ones that I was looking forward to. I'm still looking for Fatal Inertia. I'm still looking for... I should have got that Warriors Orochi. I saw it in 2 different places, and that was a sign for me to get it, and I didn't get it. So now I'm kind of kicking myself for it. I think the second place that I found it at was less expensive than the first, so I should have done that. I got Flat Out, I think was another one that I was looking for that I didn't have on my list, so I'm glad I found it. And there's a couple other games that I will show in a later video with Rob to kind of show everything that I've got. But here's the Panasonic Q, and it's a DVD and GameCube player in one. And it's a nice, like, silvery finish. It comes with a gray controller, which isn't the best in the world. But to see the Panasonic Q is amazing. Then they have different colored Nintendo 64s. Like, I kind of want a watermelon one, just because it looks really neat. I know that Rob picked up a gold 64, and that looks sweet. He got it in when he was in Japan. I think he picked it up. But yeah, there's a couple other vendors here. They're selling super cheap 360 games, and this one sold quite a bit of wrestling memorabilia or action figures. This one here, I thought I saw Silpede, which I needed, but I didn't quite agree with how the dude was acting, and like he just completely blew me off. So I would have bought it if he had actually said hi, but he just didn't. So it's whatever. I can get Silpede somewhere else. It doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, we'll keep it going a little bit, and I'll see you towards the end. Oh, dude, the Dreamcast Fight Stick. Man, me and my friend Mike spent so much time playing games like Marvel 2, Capcom vs. NK, Last Blade on that thing. It's such a sturdy, like, good option for fighting games for the Dreamcast. And this is back before, like, Mad Catz did their big thing with their fight sticks. This is way before any of that. It was a good quality fight stick, especially for the time. Yeah, this booth was really cool. I really liked the signage that they had and the Mario statue up there. I really want to get my hands on like a World of Nintendo light-up sign, but God, they're so expensive. Yeah, still trying to keep my eye out for Genesis games to put on the wall. Those seem like a bunch of just like regular filler titles or stuff that you see everywhere. Complete in box though, which isn't that bad. But yeah, it looks like I found another bin full of Gen 6, Gen 7 stuff, 360 and PS3. There's some original Xbox. And, you know, always on the lookout for 360 games on the cheap. But a lot of this stuff I already had. Reservoir Dogs I don't think I did have. I probably should have bought that for the regular Xbox. But yeah, just keep. Oh, is that Kim Possible? That's Kim Possible on the PS2.
I hear that. I don't know, I just saw the line coming in. Like, I was kind of at the end of it. And I was like, wait, I prepaid my ticket. What am I doing over here? But yeah, it wrapped around the whole building. I have a question for you. Have you ever come across Body Count for the 360 or Billy Hatcher on the GameCube? I've been looking for those for like 2 weeks. But thanks anyway, man. Nice talking to you.
Now, when I say I was looking for 2 weeks for Body Count, I was looking for Body Count for 2 months. Like, for some reason, that game has been so hard to find. It's not like an expensive game. I just can't find it. But, yeah, Billy Hatcher, I was looking for Rob to find. He actually found one in way better condition and at a decent price compared to what I found here. Yeah, we're just about at the end of this video now. If you went to Siege last week, let me know what you got. I know I saw a couple of videos already with some pickups that I really wanted to get. But yeah, drop a like, drop a follow, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, do all those things that involve clicking buttons, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!